Okay, so it's Friday 28th, just doing a few little jobs today. What I've done here is I've put a little bit of leftover hex board just down the back here, so that when I store things underneath the seats and behind the seats, they don't fall down the back. Secondly, up here we have fitted something that I got for Christmas, which is a van alarm. It's set to a very low volume level at the moment because, as I found out before, it absolutely makes a howling noise, which hopefully should deter someone if they do break into the van from hanging around for too long. It's not set at the moment. And then also a couple of other little bits of trim, a little bit of trim down here around the bottom of the shower area so that water doesn't run back underneath if there's some leakage out, and then also down the top end there, another bit of trim on the bottom there to keep the vinyl in place and to tidy it up. So 3 little tidying up jobs. Then I'm also experimenting at the moment with the back windows with some of the matching material that we have, and this is just a little idea of making curtains out of the material to match the cushions. Okay, so my genius wife has been at work. Myra Harris has been revamping an IKEA mattress and cutting it to size. We've left the cover the same size as the original mattress, but basically it's been cut down here so that it cuts into the corners there, and the same over here, so it cuts into the corners there, and then this one is wider than the other one that we will have to cut to size. So we are going to go on a trip to IKEA and try and get the second mattress. Also, since last time you came to visit, we have a microwave oven, so I have got that. It was Amazon half price, Toshiba oven for only £49.99p, and it's got a grill in it as well. So this runs off mains power, running off my power station, so it's running from there, and I've put some little blocks in here, one there and one little one down the side there, just to make sure that it doesn't move around. And then also at the front here, I've built a little lip, so that means that this is sturdy, can't go anywhere when we're driving around, can't jump out. And then also, since last time you were here, what I've done is I bought some little storage boxes here. As you can see, they fit nice and neatly underneath the seats, and I put a little rim of wood here at the front and also one at the back, so that you have to lift it up to pull them out, and they have little plastic sides there so you can see what's inside them, but that will hold them in position, and they won't be moving around when we are traveling. Oh, and also I fitted these things that I bought a little while ago. I'm going for black sort of metal here look, and this is going to be for spice jars, coffee, tea, etc, etc. And then I picked up this little fancy little thing here, which is on a clicker, so it won't move around whilst in the van, and it also has a little thing to hold it in position so it won't come off. Okay, so today is Thursday, 2nd of April, and I've taken the day off work today. I've got Easter weekend this weekend, but I am hoping to be able to cut out this window and fit it. It's a big job. If it goes well, I might even go to window number 2. I'm working in a limited space, but I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to go for it. Okay, so I have marked up the area to be cut out. I've put some guide holes already in. Basically, I'm following the line of the metal here. And what I have to do is I have to remove this Y shape here, which is the double thickness, and then it should be much easier to cut. So I'm going to start with the hardest part first, take those out, and then hopefully it'll be easier to cut through the single sheet metal then. Okay, so I've managed to cut through all the double thickness now. Here and here. Unfortunately, I've broken my first blade. I've got 3 blades at the moment. I might have to go and get some more. But the double thickness is where you're much more likely to break the blade. I found this from my other windows. The reason being, obviously, it's a lot thicker and it tends to bounce about a bit. And if it bounces, then that's when the blade can snap. Okay, so I've moved outside the van now to complete the cutting. The reason being there are things in the way on the inside, so I can't actually get the jigsaw blade in the right place. I've done about 3/4 of cutting already, and it's gone surprisingly well. Okay, so I think we can safely say there is no turning back now. I've got a massive big hole in the side of my van where the new window is going to be glued into position. I've got the rubber to go around the outside, so that will take away a lot of the nasty looking bits there. But that cut wasn't too bad. Probably the best one I've done so far. So practice, I suppose, does in the end, if not make perfect, at least make better. Okay, so it is 12:05 and the first window is in, which is good news. We've still got to let it seal and all the epoxy to dry out, but it looks like it's in, and hopefully it won't leak. And this is the outside. Got tape on there to keep it all in position, but it seems to be in and sealed okay. Managed to get loads of black glue all the way down here, but I've cleaned most of it off. I've got a little line here now, but I will see if I need to clean that off or whether it looks okay once it dries. Okay, so it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We have cut out the hole for the second window and put the trim in after priming the metal underneath. Now I need to prime the metal where I'm going to be attaching the window and get the window ready for the glue. So it's coming along, and actually this side wasn't as difficult as I thought, although I did have to disconnect my water pipes, and I'd forgotten to, the pump wasn't on, but I'd forgotten to turn off the water, and so the hot water was still under pressure and was squirting water all over me, but we managed to solve that problem. Well, these are little things that come along to keep you humble. Okay, so it's 3:30 Thursday afternoon. I haven't gone back in time. And the second window is in. Actually, that one went in a little bit easier than the other one. Managed not to get so much of the black sticky stuff on the bodywork. And the test will be whether they are waterproof. So it's in position and it's ready to go. As you can see, they both have a side window in them, which is nice. And so we'll have to be a little bit careful with the boys that they don't try and climb out the window. But it will be nice on hot sunny days to be able to open the windows and get some nice air blowing through the van. Okay, another job was completed today. That's by Myra. And so she has now built our double bed mattress. So basically we've got a little skinny mattress and a wide mattress, and then what you do is you just pull that one over there like that, push that out of the way, and then sits on top of each other like this, and then that one goes back in there like that, And so you've got the double bed or a single, the two mattresses on top of each other. So good news. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon. I've done a number of hours of work on the van today. So good news was that the new windows that I fitted on the sides have not leaked. We haven't had masses of rain, but the rain that we have had, none has come through, so that's good news. And I've managed today, so I did the windows on Friday, but today I've managed to do a trim around one of the windows. Again, it's kind of like boxing it in, doing a little bit at a time, and then creating boxes around each bit of the window frame. So looks nice and tidy. This window frame has a little bit behind it, which I'm using for the shower area. And so there's some pipes behind there, but the window still opens and closes as normal. So they're quite tight, these windows. I suppose they're made not to be able to be opened too easily. But you need a bit of oomph to open them up. And the window opens all of the way. And that's nice. Nice fresh air come through there. But the framing of the window obviously makes it a lot tidier. I've now run out of carpet for the second time. This is what they call the stuff that you frame it with. I've been using up scraps of wood and everything. And the good news is the wood doesn't need to be in great condition cosmetically to be able to be used, because you can't see it once it's carpeted over. But I've run out of carpeting now, so I've got one more door to do in terms of this side here. So not quite sure what the plan is on that, because obviously this door is going to get quite, well, it's going to get wet when it rains. And so I might need to think about a different system of boxing that window in, but we will have a little think about that. But good news. So pleased with that.